So I'm a Pathways Prevention and Sustainment Officer, so part of my role would be to verify a rough sleeper, and then once we verified that rough sleeper, the housing options team would then do what was called an assessment to see whether, what duty in terms of housing duty they would provide. We would then source temporary accommodation, so we have another colleague who deals with all our temporary accommodation, and she would find out whether there is a room available in one of those temporary accommodations. Me and my colleague then would go out and meet those street homeless in those accommodations, and then we would offer them support and help them while they're in that temporary accommodation until hopefully they can then find more permanent accommodation moving forward. As a team, we will try and find and make sure we find a way to accommodate these individuals, and if not, we will support them while they're rough sleeping. So, worst case scenario, there aren't any temporary accommodations available at the moment. We would then, me and my colleagues would go out and support them while they're rough sleeping. So, that's happened in the past with some customers, and they've now got their own place. So although we couldn't find them somewhere initially, we maintained that support, and I think they found that they weren't forgotten. So that we kept turning up and saying, "Are you okay? Is there anything we can do?" And I think that helped them a lot in terms of knowing that we, as I say, we hadn't forgotten about them. They were still on our radar. They were still being talked about. And like I say, we eventually found them temporary accommodation, and now they've got their own place. So that's the best case scenario of how it should work.